All righty. Getting ready to go live here. Getting ready. And here we are. Monday Night Baseball. We have the Los Angeles Angels visiting the New York Mets, the Metropolitans. Los Angeles 49-50. They're going to try to get even tonight. The Mets 56-44, trying to maintain lead in the National League East. It's been a long day. It's been a long day of driving, cutting grass. So you guys probably have done much of the same, or you're working now. But we are getting ready to rock and roll. We've got our starting pitchers. Trying to find them. Find the pronunciations. Kodai Senga, who is on fire. 7-3 with a 1.39 ERA. 74 strikeouts in 77 innings. Ty Anderson, not doing so great in the win column. 2-6, 4.34 ERA. Pitched 101 innings, 82 strikeouts. Probably has not got a lot of run support, kind of like the Pirates. I was looking at the Pirates score already. They were scoreless in the bottom of the second. Bottom of the first. They're still in the top second. 2 outs. Nope, now it's bottom second. All right, so it's still scoreless. All right, so we are getting ready to rock and roll. We are about 30 seconds away from the first pitch. Rising Rhino. It looks like you're giving somebody a piggyback ride. Oh, that's my little Steeler buddy back there. We'll see how long he stays on the top of the chair. He's looking over my shoulder. Couple weeks away from football. Cannot wait. Oh, they got some fighting going on there. Wrestlers, WWE women wrestlers. Was it Nia Jax and somebody else? Very good. All right, well, we are getting ready to rock and roll. Citi Field in Flushing, New York. I know it was 101 here in East Texas. Pretty sure it's pretty hot in New York. I was sweating pretty bad before a game. It's one of the reasons I like to wear black. It doesn't show it. The Mets have the Metropolitan. He's out there. I guess he's got a girlfriend. They're dancing on top of the dugout. All right, Angels batting order. We've got Neto, Shadow, Trout, Ward, Adele, Moncada, O'Hoppe, Wade Jr., and Rengifo. So Neto is going to lead off. Neto's batting .281. Mets are in their black uniforms. It's like a blackish gray. Well, I would say gray with black pinstripes. Looks like they're going to have opening pitch a little late. I always get a little confused on that. He's still warming up. Senga was out for a couple weeks in June. This is only his third start back. But he's been on fire, like I said. He's been doing great. Hasn't given up a run since mid-June. So we've got Neto in the box. We've got, Channel. He's on deck. Nimmo's left field. McNeil is center field. Batty on third base. Lindor at shortstop. Acuna second base. Alonso first base. And Alvarez the catcher. I missed who was out there in right field. Let me see. Right field is Soto. All right, so we're getting ready to rock and roll here. Opening pitch. Senga in the windup. Pitch, swing, and a miss. Hey, it's Nick. What's up, everybody? Been MIA, messed up in my back and leg, but I'm still alive. Good to see you, Nick. Senga in the windup. Pitch. Oh, he's looked at that one. That was low, but ball. I'm sorry, strike 2. What's up, Nick? At Elizabeth Ronaldo. Senga in the windup. And the pitch is low in the dirt. 1 and 2. He bounced that one up to the plate. Neto's got an 8-game hitting streak going on. Senga in the windup. Pitch in the dirt again. Bounced it to the plate. 2 and 2. Senga and Neto have never faced each other. This is a first time. Senga in the windup. Oh, Neto calls time. Too much of a windup. A lot of empty seats behind the dugout or behind the plate here in New York. Maybe they just haven't gotten here yet. All right, Senga in the windup. And the pitch. In the dirt again. 3 in the dirt. Bounced them all to the plate. Full count after being ahead 0-2. Senga in the windup. Swing! Fouls it back. Looked like that was a cutter. 3 and 2. Again, Neto batting .281, 15 home runs, 35 RBIs. Senga in the windup with the pitch. Swing it, hit down third base, foul. Neto battling here. Senga already on pitch number 8. Senga with the purple glove in the windup. And the pitch, oh, it's low, bounced it to the plate. Check swing, no go. Lead off walk for the Angels. 8 pitches, gave up a walk. Senga loves to throw the 4-seam fastball and the fork ball, followed by the cutter. Does not like the curveball very much. All right. Shanuel. Batting .274. Nolan. Shanuel. 8 homers. Senga in the windup. And the pitch in the dirt. 5th pitch in the dirt. Nolan's got 40 ribbies. Neto taking a lead. Senga. Shanuel. In the windup. Pitch almost in the dirt. 2-0. Shanuel. Sorry, those of you that said, what's up, guys? Battle of the lesser popular LA and New York teams. Maybe. Elizabeth, yes, sir. Nick, when will you get your phone back? That's pretty funny. All right, 3-0 the count. Missed the ball back there. Senga in the windup. Right down the middle, 3-1 the count. Shanoel just looking at that one. Hey, you pitched the first 3 out. Trout on deck. Shanoel digging in. Senga pitches, hits off the pitcher, flips it. Oh, double play. No. Oh, he got him. He got him. It looked like Shanoel made it. Are they going to challenge that? Acuna with the flip to second, second to first. Is it a double play? Are they going to challenge it? They're checking. Ray Montgomery wants to challenge it. Here comes the hit. Off the pitcher, up the middle. Acuna flips it to second, throws it to first. Looked like he was safe, but we're going to see it in slow-mo here. Acuna gets it off second, whips it. Oh, man, I think they got him. I mean, after seeing the one the other night, the other night, he was clearly safe, but they called him out. This one looks like he's clearly out by a millisecond, but we're going to see what happens. So he's safe. This is unbelievable. The other night, again, it was the end of the 9th inning. The other team, what was it, 6-4, but that would have still given the team a chance to get a bat up. That is crazy. I mean, this looks like the ball's in the glove, and he should be out. All right, so 1 out, 1 on. Trout at the base. This was thrown perfectly down the middle. Trout looks at it, strike 1. So we've got a 1-out base runner. Shanoel safe on a fielder's choice. Pitches low. Trout swings. 0-2. Trout hitting .241. 17 homers. Not his best year. 44 ribbies. Senga in the windup. Low. Did he swing? Check swing. He held. 1-2 the count. They were saying Senga gets a lot of pitches in the first inning, sometimes the second inning, and then he cools down. He's at pitch 16 already. Senga in the windup. Pitch swing and a miss. Stuck him out. Trout goes down swinging. 2 outs. 1 on. Senga, 17 pitches. Nick says, I don't know, but I do need a new phone. Check Amazon. Amazon gets pretty good deals on reconditioned phones. All right, Senga, wind up. Pitch low, ball 1. Mets are winning their City Connect gray outfits with black stripes and a purple Nike, purple stuff underneath. Senga in the windup. Oh, pitch low. Did he get him? Safe at first, but he did get the swing. It's 1-1. All right, Taylor Ward batting at .231. 23 homers, though. 73 ribbies. Taylor Ward had a pretty good series in Philadelphia. I think he was 5 for 12 with 8 RBIs. Senga with his 20th pitch in the windup. He threw that one way outside, 2-1. A little wild tonight. All right, Senga in the windup. And the pitch. Outside again. 3-1. All right, Senga. Payoff pitch here, coming in. Swing! Dribbler to the catcher. Catcher throws him out at first. Gets out of the inning. Not too pretty, but he's out of the inning. All right, middle of the first. All right, again, thank you so much. Those of you that joined in for our Los Angeles Angels at the Mets. Dr. DeLay is not here. He is in Pennsylvania on vacation, visiting his grandparents. I am here. I am his dad. Triskaideka is my handle. Means 1313. Yeah, there we go. 13. Not the greatest. I'm in MLB. I'm not really a good color man as far as knowing stuff about the MLB players. More of a play-by-play for football, kind of like the doctor. But I wanted to step in for him. You guys have been great. I do appreciate all of you chiming in. I'm trying to talk loud enough so those of you that aren't watching me, not much to look at, but I'm trying to give you a good voice. So if you're working outside, working on a project, doing something, still be able to hang in there and listen to the game just in case you're not able to watch it. All right, coming up for the Mets. We've got Nemo. I guess I'll find out. You got Linder batting second and Soto batting third. So we will check that out. Again, those of you that are new to the channel and you're watching, please like and subscribe. We really like the like button. Like button does help Dr. DeLay's channel. Also, we're trying to get some subscribers. So if you do like what you see, please subscribe. Hit that little bell for notifications. His niche is football. You will like him. He does a great job play-by-play for football. All right, so we've got Anderson. Anderson on the plate. I'm sorry, Anderson on the mound, getting ready to pitch. Anderson, a lefty, number 31. Angels in their red jerseys. Anderson pitching to Nemo. Outside, but right on the line. Called strike. Nemo's batting .262. I didn't see how many homers he had. Nemo, Linder, Soto, Alonso, McNeil, Vientos, Batty, Alvarez, and Acuna. Bunch of lefties in the Mets batting order. Anderson in the windup. And the pitch right down the middle. Well, off to the side a little bit. They called that a ball. That's pretty sad. 1-1. I don't understand. These refs are completely opposite of the other night. That one's low, ball 2. 2-1 the count to Nemo. All right, Nemo's got 18 homers, 54 RBIs. Anderson in the windup. Pitch. Got the bottom of that one, 2-2. Nemo's been one of the Mets' best hitters lately, even though the offense has been sputtering. There's the pitch. Oh, did it catch the corner? It caught the bottom corner. Oh, man. Stuck him out. One down. Nemo didn't like that. I don't know if I like that call either, but it might have just nipped that bottom corner. Ward's in left field. Adele's in center. Wade Jr. in right. Neto at shortstop. Moncada at third base. Rengifo at second. Chanuel at first. Ohape catching. All right, Anderson in the windup. And the pitch to Lindor. Way outside. 1-0. Linder batting .251. 19 homers, also 54 RBIs. Windup. And the pitch. Oh, way inside. Way inside. The other one actually was outside. It was inside for a left-handed batter. So way outside, way inside. 2-0 the count. And the pitch. He flied that one, skied it up there. Going to second base. Caught it. 2 down. 2 up, 2 down. Anderson only with 8 pitches. All right, that's going to bring up Soto. Anderson licking his fingers. Soto was an all-star snub. Batting .256, 24 homers, 57 RBIs. Batting left-handed. There's the windup and pitch. Soto hits that one. That's going all the way to the center field. He caught it. Adele puts it away. 3 up, 3 down. End of 1. And we've got 0-0. Well, those of you that were able to tune in the other night, I was able to find some magazines. Topps Trading Cards put out magazines back in the 90s. And I was going through a couple of them. And the one that I started going through and didn't finish was this one. Bo Jackson. And if you open these up, they give you articles. Let's see, we got, they'll talk about the cards for the upcoming season or something from the last season. They have something in here on the rarest rookie cards, which is pretty cool. They'll go through some of the sleeper team for the all-rookie coming out. But the neat thing is they have these special cards. I think I showed that one the other night. But then they've got these other ones here. Jose Canseco, Kirby Puckett, Wade Boggs. Pretty neat. And then I showed the back. Some of you remembered the Gatorade, the glass Gatorade bottles. Back when they didn't have any any dyes in them. I have one more. Where did I put it? There it is. I'm going to show this one Wednesday. Wednesday we've got the Pirates game. So we're going to go through that one on Wednesday. I've got some other magazines, though, we'll look at later. All right, so end of 1, 0-0. Senga back up. They're saying that when you're at the plate against Senga, you've got to have the poker face, like you know what's going on. All right, Senga, a lot of pitches in the first inning. Senga in the windup with the pitch high, 93-mile-an-hour fastball. 1-0 to Adele. Adele's batting .243. 21 homers, 57 ribbies. Senga in the windup. Pitch right across the plate. 1-1 the count. Senga in the windup. Little bit low. 2-1. Senga in the windup. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Senga is already at 26 pitches. Cunha chewing his gum. And Soto also chewing his gum. Senga in the windup to Adele at the plate. Caught the bottom corner, stuck him out. Forkball. Adele does not like the call, but it was in the box. It was in the frame. Moncada coming to the plate. Moncada batting .244. Senga in the windup. Pitch that low. Off the bottom left. 1-0. Moncada, 8 homers, 22 RBIs. Senga in the windup. With the pitch outside. Ball 2 with the cutter. Moncada. Moncada digs in. Senga in the windup. In the pitch. Right down the middle. Fouls that one down the right side. 2-1 the count. Talking about Soto last inning, hit the ball really well, just unfortunately to center. There's the pitch and the hit to left field, going back to the warning track, off the wall, caught it. Nice catch in left field. Left center, that went all the way to the back part of the warning track. All right, Ohape is up, batting .233. Make that .232. 17 homers, 37 RBIs. Senga, Hop. Senga. First pitch, Hop hits that one hard all the way. Home run! Home run for Hop! All the way to the bullpen. Oh, man, solo homer, his 18th home run of the season. Logan, Hop. Man, first pitch, boom, gone. Angels up 1-0. You just knew it when you heard it. Hoppy. He's wearing the fire hat. All right, after a homer, the next guy up, it's either a homer or an out. Wade Jr. right down the middle, looks at strike one. Wade Jr. batting .178. Senga getting ready for his 34th pitch. Wade's got 2 homers, 18 RBIs. Hits that one foul, right down the middle, 95-mile-an-hour seam fastball. 4-seam. Senga with the pitch. In the dirt, almost at the foot of Wade Jr. Angels have hit 147 homers this year. Senga in the windup. Senga with the pitch. In the dirt again to check swing. He got him. Struck him out. Not before the Angels do some damage on the solo home run by Ohape. Angels up 1-0. We're going to the mid-second. Yeah, I don't know. This may sound really corny. The other night, was it Witt? Was it Witt Jr.? Again, I don't know all the players. You guys know the players. But Atlanta now has Whataburger. Whataburger is a hamburger chain, kind of like Sonic, In-N-Out Burger. Of course, Whataburger is much better. It's a bigger hamburger. They have the super big rolls, the super big hamburger. It's good. I mean, I like it better than McDonald's, Burger King, although I don't eat there that often. But when I do eat fast food, it's Whataburger. Anyway, so Witt, of course, went to Whataburger. And what they did, I guess somebody changed the Whataburger sign to Whittaburger. It looked pretty cool. Whether that was AI or not, I don't know. But they were celebrating Whittaburger in Atlanta the other night. You guys can chime in. I don't know what you like better. If you've had Whataburger, is it Whataburger or Sonic? Some people say Sonic because they've never had Whataburger. Some people say In-N-Out Burger because they've never had Whataburger. In-N-Out Burger I had first in 91. I went out to visit a friend of mine in California, and he picked me up from the airport, or was this 1990? Was it 1990 or 91? I don't remember. He picked me up from the airport. I think it was, yeah. And we went to an In-N-Out Burger, and I was like, "What's an In-N-Out Burger?" And we went there. It was pretty good. I bought a t-shirt, which I had for a while. It was a white t-shirt. Kept it for probably 20-some years until it fell apart. But Whataburger is much better. Whataburger makes In-N-Out Burger no good. Oh, they're showing number 18 took a hit. Oh, we're back. Anderson just threw a pitch, and it's gone all the way to the wall. Caught. Thanks for coming in late. Alonso jumped on that one. Very close to a home run, and they almost didn't even show it. Nolan was the one that was hit, but he's back playing. He got hit yesterday in Philly, but he's back playing. All right, Anderson on the mound, one down. Pitching to McNeil. McNeil, left-handed batter, right down the middle. Looked at that one, strike one. And the pitch. Swing! Chops it over second baseman. And that's going to be a base hit for McNeil. So coming up, Vientos. McNeil, number 1 on his jersey, and number 1 in your scorebook. Number 1 in the scorebook, number 1 in your heart. There you go. Forgot that one. All right, Vientos batting .221, 6 home runs, and 25 RBIs. Got a one-man on. We got a one-out base runner. Anderson pitches that inside. Ball 1. All right, we're at the bottom of the second. Angels up 1-0 off a solo home run in the top of the second. Anderson pitch. We've got it ripped to left field, base hit. That's going to go to second base. We've got 2 men on. We got runners on first and second for, is it Betty? Betty? Beady, Batty, Betty. I know that's probably annoying. You guys, again, I apologize. I don't know all the names. So we got Batty here, batting .236. Batty's got 2 guys on. He's batting left-handed. Pitch. Outside, inside corner, did not get the call. 1-0. Beatty. At the plate. Looking to get a hit. Bringing a run, Anderson. Pitch. Right up. Oh, it's a squibble to the catcher. He got 1 out there, so now we got 2 down. Runners advanced. So now you've got runners on second and third. Could have been a sacrifice bunt. They counted that a hit, though, or not bat, so it wasn't a sacrifice. All right, now brings up Alvarez. Kind of looks like Mike LaValliere coming to the plate. Alvarez batting .236. The Mets fans are standing and clapping for Alvarez. Anderson pitching. Outside. Changeup. 1-0. Those of you that know who Alvarez is. Francisco Alvarez. First game since June 21st. It's going to be 1-1. 3 homers, 11 RBIs. Alvarez likes the Hawkamania. Alvarez asks for time. Alvarez digs in. Anderson with the pitch. Oh, that one is high. Ball 2. Alvarez growing a mustache to look like Hulk Hogan. Anderson with the pitch. Swings and punches at the second. And it's going to be thrown out at first. And Anderson gets out of that inning. No runs. 2 hits. It's 1-0 Angels. All right, we're going to go top 3. All right, let's check. Let's go Mets. Alex M., how you doing? Good to see ya. Again, those of you checking in for Dr. Delay, he is on vacay. He will not be here today, but he will be here before next May. Guarantee that today. All right, so I'm filling in for him. We've got the Angels at the Mets. It's 1-0 Angels. All right, so one of the other magazines we have here, this is a Sports Illustrated from August 10th, 1981. Mike Schmidt, George Brett. Whoa, they've got a liquor ad on the back. I don't even know if they're allowed to do that anymore. So you've got Mike Schmidt and George Brett. Here we go again. MVPs in the National League and the American League. Whoa, look at this. GMAC lowers car financing rate 13.8%. That is crazy. Don't even think about getting a car loan at 13.8%. Toyota's doing 2% on the Tundra right now. 13.8%. Dang. All right, so we'll take a look at that a little bit later. Coming back here, they're showing how Ebbets Field has morphed into Citi Field. And the pitch from Senga caught the outside corner to Rengifo. Rengifo batting .234. I'm sure I'll hear the proper pronunciation of his name, Senga, with the windup and the pitch. Rengifo. And the hit. He pitched. It was hit it to third base. Third base threw it high. Anderson jumps up. Alonso jumps up. Didn't get it. And he got on base. So that's going to be a base hit. I do not believe it'll be an error. 1 for 1. That's going to take us back to the top of the order. Neto, who walked back in the first inning. Leadoff man on. Senga. In the windup. Low in the dirt. 1-0. Neto batting .281, 15 homers. Lot of empty seats in the upper decks. Senga with a pitch. Neto with a swing on the sinker. 1-1. That was Senga's 40th pitch here in the top of the third and no outs. 1-1. Pitch in the dirt. 2-1. Again, Neto walked in the first. Is he going to walk again? Is Senga going to get his act together? They're saying that Neto walks quite a bit. He's got an .818 OPS. 18 walks this season. Senga in the windup. Senga with the pitch. Low in the dirt. 3-1. Neto's like, dude, look, I'm a man. Pitch to me. Give me a pitch. Senga in the windup with the pitch. Just inside. He got him on that one. 3-2. Full count to Neto. Payoff pitch coming. Senga in the windup. In the pitch. He got him. He swung at the third base. Long throw. Got him out. Advanced the runner. All right, so now we've got a guy on second. Rengifo on second. Shanuel coming to the plate. Batting .273. Let's go Mets again. Let's go Mets. Let's go Angels. Again, Mets are wearing their gray and black jerseys tonight. Senga with the pitch low in the dirt. Shanuel, 1-0 the count. Shanuel grounded into a fielder's choice in the first inning. Senga with his 46th pitch on the way. And the pitch. It's outside, but looks like it nipped that corner. 1-1. Senga with the pitch. It's got the bottom corner. 1-2 to Shanuel. The ump does not seem to be very consistent on his little frame. But we'll see. Maybe he'll get better as the game goes on. Senga in the windup. Senga with the pitch. Way outside. 2-2. 2-2 the count. A guy on second. Senga in the windup. Senga with the pitch. He hits that one foul down the left field line. Nice catch by the guy in the stands. Senga getting ready for pitch number 50. Senga in the windup. Senga with the pitch. High curveball, swing and a miss. Forkball. Rengifo goes back to second after the throw. Gets back in time. 2 down. All right, with 3 Ks. Trout takes one inside, 1-0. Trout 0 for 1 today. Struck out in the first inning. Senga in the windup. Pitch. Trout hits it high. It's going to the foul, and it's out of play. Out of play down the first base line. Trout is getting close to 400 homers, but he's not there today. Not there yet. Will he get there tonight? I don't know. All right, Senga in the windup. No, he's not. He steps off the bag. Now he's back on the bag. Senga in the windup. And the pitch. High! Ball 2. 2-1 the count to Trout. Two and one. Senga in the windup. And the pitch. High. Ball 3. 3-1. Senga trying to decide what pitch do I throw here. In the windup, Senga with the pitch. Curveball inside. Caught him looking. 3-2. Senga. The bells are being tolled right now. Senga in the windup. And the pitch. Oh, it's inside. Oh, walked him. Trout knew it. That was close, just missed. So Trout on his way to first. We've got 2 men on and 2 outs for Ward. Ward batting .230. 23 homers, 73 RBIs. Last year he had 25 home runs. He's got 23 already with 70-some games to play. And the windup. In there. Strike 1. I meant 60 games. 60-some games to play. Got some road fans wearing number 3 Ward jerseys. All right, Ward. Digs in. Senga with the pitch inside. Low. 1-1. Ward grounded out in the first inning. Ward digs in. Senga with the pitch. Low in the dirt. 2-1. Both runners leading off the bag. 2 outs. Getting ready to hit and run. Senga in the windup. And the pitch. Swing! That's down the left field line. All the way to the wall. 1 run scores. Will the second run score? And he's going maybe. Trout scores. Oh man, what the heck happened there? There is no way Trout should have been able to make it. Ward gets all the way to third. How in the world did that happen? He rips it down the line to the wall. We're going to see what's going on. Runners were booking. Off the wall, slow bounce. Oh, it was a cutoff. I see. There we go. And then the ball hit the backboard. And that's when Ward went from second to third. Pitch hit into, we got another drooper into right field. 4-0, Angels. Adele with a poke shot into the right field. Wow. Angels lighting it up here in the top of the third. Pitching coach coming out. Senga may be leaving. We will see what's going on. But Senga was already at his 60th pitch. Pokes it out there. Mets are going to have to get something going on. Senga's still in. They're going to try to get him to finish this inning. Moncada is on the plate. In the box. 0 for 1. Moncada's going to try to keep this rally going. Senga with his 62nd pitch. Wind up pitch, ball 1, outside. Call that the sweeper. Moncada, flied out in the second. And the pitch. He got the bottom corner, 1-1. Senga in the windup. And the pitch is low. 2-1. Mets have to have somebody up in the bullpen. Senga throws it back to first. Yes, this is the first time that Senga has given up more than 3 runs. Senga's ERA at home is under 1 in 7 starts. He's 5-1. There's the pitch. Bounding ball, foul. 2-2. Senga in the windup. Senga with the pitch. A little bit outside. 3-2, full count. Adele is going to be running. Senga's at 30 pitches this inning. And the wind. Oh, he walked him. Oh, way outside. Got 2 men on. Senga with 67 pitches. Got a feel for him. Mohop comes to the plate. Last time up, a home run. Senga in the windup. Oh, hi. What do we got? How many more innings you think Senga goes? I don't think he may finish this one, but he's not coming back in the next inning. He's already going to be at 70 pitches. Senga with the windup. Outside, 2-0. So right here's coming pitch 70. Yeah, they're not. He won't be coming back next inning. He wants to try to get him to finish. 2-0. And the pitch. Swing, fouls that one back. It looks like it went off his foot. Ouch. 2-1. Good to see you, Jeremiah. Thanks for checking in. Jeremiah P. Senga in the windup. And the pitch. Low in the dirt. 3-1. Senga has not thrown this many balls, I don't think, in the last 3 games combined. Wow. Super wow. Senga with the pitch. He hits that one. It's going to be fouled back behind first base. 3-2, full count. Here we go. Three, 2. And a pitch. Oh, right down the middle. Caught him looking. Backward K for Senga. But 3-run score. Angels up 4-0. Mid-3. All right. Sports roustabout. Dr. DeLay's dad. Hey, great stream, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone, and enjoy the game. Bada boom, shooter. Bing, bing, big. Go to Subway. Get a shooter meal. All right, let's see what's going on. Check around the league. Bet you the Pirates are losing. The Pirates. All right, we got Washington up 4-0 in the top 3. We got Philadelphia up 2-1 over Boston. Miami losing to San Diego at home, 2-1, top 5. Baltimore up 5-3 in Cleveland. The Pirates, they're up 3-0 at the end of 4. Scored 3 in the bottom of the second. Washington up 7-5 in the bottom of the 4th. 12 runs in 4 innings in D.C. Washington's going to have a better record than the Pirates. Well, they have a better record than the Pirates. All right, the Yankees are up 1-0 over Toronto. That's probably a good game. That looks like a good game. Good pitching duel anyway right now. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Atlanta 5-2 over the Giants. Tampa Bay and Chicago 0-0. Chicago and Kansas City 0-0. Texas and A's también 0-0. Colorado and St. Louis yet to come to play. Mike Trout youth jersey July 27th. So if you're in Los Angeles, July 27th, Mike Trout jersey night. All right, here we go. Bottom 3. Mets need to get something going on. All right, we got a little bit of time called by the ump. Mets, 2000 National League champions. 1973 National League champions. 2015 National League champions. 1986 World Series champions. 1969, those amazing Mets, World Series champions. All right, Anderson on the mound, pitching. Acuna takes one high, 1-0. Man, it seems like forever since Anderson was up. Pitching. Anderson with the pitch. Acuna is going to take that one, 1-1. Luis Angel Acuna, the younger brother, batting .240, 0 home runs, 7 RBIs. And the pitch hit! It's going to be to first base. It's going to be a race. Pitcher Anderson gets him. Knocks him out at first. 1 down. All righty. Brandon Nimmo, 0 for 1, struck out in the first. 261, 18 homers. Brandon Nimmo, batting left-handed against the left-handed pitcher. And the pitch. There it is, outside, 1-0. Nice cutter. Nimmo went to high school in Wyoming, but Wyoming did not have high school baseball. Anderson with the pitch. Way outside. 2-0 the count. You need one more inning from Singa. I'm sorry, Jeremiah. We'll see what happens, but I doubt it. Anderson. Oh, right down the middle. Caught him looking on that one. 2-1. All right, I'll believe. Let's go Mets. Anderson with the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 the count to Nimmo. Finding Nimmo. All right, Anderson in the windup. There's the pitch. Low. Did he check it? Did he get him? No. 3-2 the count. Full count. 1 down, but it's his full count. Anderson with the pitch. And the pitch. Oh, high. Oh, my gosh. That was in. That was in there. And he called it a ball. Oh, my gosh. Wow. That unbelievable. That is a hometown ump. That was in the box. He started going before the ump even called it. 1 out base runner with a walk. Chocolate Man Lindor at the plate. That's right in there, strike 1. Lindor batting a .250. 19 homers. popped out in the first inning. He's now calling for time. Chocolate Man calling for time. Give me a little time, please. All right, Francisco steps back in. Anderson in the windup. There's the pitch low in the dirt. Change the ball out, please. Anderson in the windup. Anderson with the pitch. Swing it high, ball back behind him. Hit the net. 1-2 the count to Linder. Lindor. Anderson in the windup. And the pitch. Swing! That ball is high. Where's it going to go? All the way to the third baseman. 2 down. All right, we got 2 down. 1 man on. Anderson, 33 pitches. Soto. Juan Soto coming to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Fly out in the first inning. Anderson with the pitch. Juan with the hit. All the way to the third baseman. And he's out of there. All right, so that is the end of 3. Angels still up 4-0 over the Mets. Going to be top 4 coming out. Jeremy, I'm hoping that Senga stays in for you. I don't think he will, but I'm going to hope. All right, so let's see again. We got our Mike Schmidt and George Brett magazine. Looking here, what else we got? Cigarette ads, of course. We got a Russian soldier here who looks like an AK-47. I don't know what that's doing in Sports Illustrated. Almost every city and town has an exquisitely landscaped, monumentally columned shrine to local war dead of World War II. Okay. I guess that's cool. Oh, what's this guy here? This is... Oh, I didn't know what that was. All right, so that's that. We'll put that aside. All right, this here... Whoa. Box fell off the wall. Little guy's still back there. All right, this is a baseball Beckett. This baseball Beckett is from 2005. Oh, if you haven't seen the new Subway commercials, Shooter now has 2 commercials at Subway. So we'll go into the magazine in a little bit. All right, so let's see what we got. Let's see who's pitching for the Mets. Oh, it looks like Herget or Hergo. Mets record, they were 45-24 to open the season. Now they've been 11 out of their last 31. All right, so Herget, right-hander. Herget with the pitch right down the middle to Wade Jr. Take that one, 0-1. All right, Herget with the pitch. Swing and a foul down the left baseline. So, sorry, Jeremy. Sorry. Herget with the pitch. Swing! That ball is going way out to center field. Caught. 1 down. Oh, man. Sorry. I don't mean to be yawning. Rengifo. Rengifo. He's 1 for 1. And the pitch inside. 1-0. Renifo. Luis Renifo, 1 for 1, single in the third. He rips that one down all the way into right field. He's got another base hit. Renifo's 2 for 2 now. That takes us to the top of the order. Neto, 0 for 1. Neto 0 for 1 tonight. Still batting .280. 15 homers. But now he's got a guy on base. And the pitch. Swing! That one is fouled back behind the plate. 0-1. Neto's got 7 multi-hit games since July 7th. Most in the majors. He doesn't have anything tonight. Let's go Neto. Herget with the pitch. Outside. Neto. 1-1 the count. Throws the first. He's safe. Renifo. Safe at first. Herget. And the pitch. Hit. Popped it up to right field. Coming in. 2 down. Soto makes the catch. All right. Shanuel coming up. He's 0 for 2. He's going to need a hit here to keep his average. Shanuel batting .272. 0 for 2. He has a fielder's choice and a strikeout. Shanuel digs in. Oh! Throws to first. Herget. No relation to Jimmy Herget. So, Sean, no relation if you chime in. All right, Herget with the pitch. That's a inside strike. 0-1 the count. Herget with the pitch. Inside low, throwing back to first. Safe. 1-1. Angels are winning 4-0. Those of you that have just checked in, 4-0 over the Mets. Sanaga pitched earlier. 2-1 now, the count. Had 70 pitches in 3 innings. So Herget has now jumped in. He's at pitch number 12 coming up. 2-1 on Shanuel. Pitch low. 3-1. Nolan Shanuel batting .272. 8 homers. Where's the doc, says the baseball purist. The doc is on vacay. Pitch hit. Oh, it's a squibber to third. Oh, no, he got him at first. And they're out of the inning. All right, that's going to take us to the bottom of the 4th. So, yes, Mr. Baseball Purist, Dr. DeLay is in the state of PA on vacay with his wife, visiting his grandparents, I'm not from Canada, but... All right, so we've got the Angels up 4-0. We were going to talk about the baseball Beckett. I don't know how many of you collected sports cards as a youth, or maybe now, and you had a card from back then, and you're like, what was that card's value back then? Card maybe that was valuable in 2005, that would be in the dime box now. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at something that might have been some value back then. Let us see. Let's see, that's minor league stuff. Graded card price guide. All right, here. A 1997 Bowman Chrome Aramis Ramirez PSA 10 would have been $60 in 2005. I don't think Aramis Ramirez stayed quite as hot after 2005. Let's see. We've got a 2000 Finest Refractor Johan Santana PSA 10, $120 in 2005. Barry Zito PSA 10, 2000 Bowman draft pick, $30. All right, Tyler Anderson has only given up 34 pitches. 3 innings. What is this? You're better than the docket play-by-play. I don't think so. I appreciate the fun there. I missed stuff. Like that last one. I just missed a pitch. Taylor Anderson in there for strike 1. Alonso at the plate. And the pitch. Swing and a miss to Alonso. 0-2 on the changeup. Alonso batting .274, 21 homers, 77 RBIs. Anderson looking for the K. Lefty in the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Oh, man. Oh, little guy fell off. He fainted after that strikeout. Oh, man. He looks dejected. All right, McNeil comes to the plate. McNeil is 1 for 1. Batting lefty. Anderson. There's the pitch. McNeil fouls that one back left side. Jeff McNeil. 1 for 1. He singled in the second. Anderson with the pitch. High, ball 1. Sipping like it's 1986 if you're into Dunkin' Donuts. I'm sure the prices aren't like 1986. I remember when a donut was 50 cents from Dunkin' Donuts. All right, there's the pitch. Swing and it fouled it back to the left field. 1-2. What is a donut cost now at Dunkin' Donuts? Probably like $1.79 for one donut, maybe even 2. All right, and the pitch. Just outside, 2-2 the count to McNeil. Dennis chimed in. Wow, I paid $5 for an large iced coffee. That's crazy. It's crazy that you're drinking an iced coffee. That pitch was outside. 3-2. $5 for an iced coffee. Dang. I don't drink coffee. So. But I wouldn't pay $5 for an icy Dr. Pepper either. All right, Anderson in the windup and the pitch. Oh, that's outside, ball 4. Oh, and McNeil gets a free trip to first base. Anderson picks up the rosin bag, throws it behind the mound. All right, Anderson. Mark Vientos at the plate. He's 1 for 1. He singled in the segundo inning. There's the pitch. Swing. Fouls it back. Oh, it went off the guy's hand in the stands. Woo! Anderson. One of the guys in the stands reached his hand out and it goes right off his hand. Flies into the next section. Vientos asks for time. Tiempo, por favor. He's stepping out. Anderson's like, come on, man. Come on, man. He's rubbing the ball. All right, he's stepping on the rubber. Anderson on the rubber. In the windup. And the pitch. Low ball. Did he swing? He did swing. 0-2. McNeil gets back to first. Oh, yeah, he came through. That would have been ball. 0-2 to Vientos. And the pitch. High, he swings at it high. Fouls it back. Where is it? Is it? Oh, it's caught. It's caught in foul territory. 2 down. Anderson got away from that one. All right, with 2 down. The bottom of the 4th. Anderson only at 46 pitches. Shotwell making the catch in foul territory above the dugout. All right, Batty. 0 for 1. Inside. Almost nipped his elbow. 1-0. Prediction. Vientos home run. We may run home, but he didn't home run. What is this? Batty's got a picture of himself in a cutoff WWE. Wow. He looked pretty buff. Oh, Anderson. Anderson almost got thrown for something. Little fake to first. All right, Brett Batty, B square. It's hip to be square. At least that's what Huey Lewis said in the news. All right, Anderson. Digs in. Anderson in the windup and the pitch. Low in the dirt. 2-0. We'll get you a score update here at the bottom of the inning. Anderson in the windup and the pitch. Swing! Oh, it's going! Gone! B square! It's hip to B square! Yeah, 2-run home run for Brett Batty. Or Brett Beatty. 11th home run of the season. Exit velocity 106 miles per hour. And it is 4-2. Man, that was sweet. Anderson pitched that one right over the plate. Beatty Batty just hit it. He's got a big smile. He knew it when he connected. That went boom. Right out there. Right center field. Right below the 50-50 raffle. Beatty's 11th home run of the season. Now Alvarez, the Mike LaValliere of our time, coming to the plate. Again, he's either going to homer or get out. Anderson with the pitch. That's in there. Is it a strike? No, he called it a ball and it was inside. Wow, it was in that frame. The whole ball was in the frame. 1-0. That was outside. 2-0. Playing Born to be Wild for Alvarez. The Hawkamania has begun. There's the pitch in the dirt. They're going to change that ball out. There's 2 balls on the field. Ball boy running, or bat boy ran out to get the ball. 3-0 the count to Anderson. Anderson looks like he is now frustrated or flustered. Flustered like mustard. And the windup and the pitch. Alvarez. What? Oh my gosh, that's the second one that was in the frame. And they're walking. Anderson's like, what the heck? What do I got to do? Man. Manager's coming out, talking to someone. Is he just going to talk to Anderson for a little bit? Like, hey, man, you're throwing him in the box. I know you're doing good, but that ump behind the plate is a Mets homer. That's crazy. I know there's people that keep track of that, how many bad calls the umps make, but this guy has called only poor calls on the Angels when it should have been a strike. I need a drink of lime water. All right, Acuna 0 for 1. Anderson, 2 outs. We got a 2-out base runner on first for Acuna. And they wind up in the pitch in the dirt. Pitch in the dirt for Acuna. 1-0 the count. The cuenta. La cuenta is 1-0. Anderson with the pitch. That's in there. Strike one. All right, pitches by inning. Tyler had 9 in the first, 11 in the second, 14 in the third. Now he's got 21 in the fourth, and he's still pitching. And they wind up in the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. 1-2 to count. All right, so Anderson's now wants to get out of this inning. Counts 1-2. What are you going to pitch? I'm pitching inside. Let's see what he does. There's the pitch. Inside! Ball 2. That was way inside. Ducey's quiet on the scoreboard. 2-2. 2 outs. The Mets have 2 runs, and the Angels have 2 squared runs. There's the pitch. Right down the middle. Pops it up. Coming in. It looks like trouble. Oh, we got it. Woo! Nice catch, but they got out of the inning. But the Mets have scored 2 runs, and it's now 4-2 at the end of 4. All right, we got the baseball purist. The umps get a report card after every game. Well, right now, that ump is not getting a B. You know, it's a C minus, maybe. All right, I'm doing an update on the scores. Let's see what we got. Whoa, we got a lot of scores. All right, the Pirates leading the Detroit Tigers 3-0. Bottom 6. Pirates have 2 guys on with 2 outs. Phillies and Boston tied at 2 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Phillies got 1 out. Miami losing to San Diego 2-1. Bottom 6. Cleveland and Baltimore tied at 5 in the top of the 6th inning. The Yankees are down 1-2 over Toronto. Toronto just scored 2 in the bottom of the 5th, and they're still there with 1 on and 1 out. Toronto's leading the American League East by 3 games. So this is big for them. Washington and Cincinnati having a slugfest. Cincinnati just scored 5 runs in the 4th, 1 in the 5th. It is now 8-6 Washington over Cincinnati. Top 5. Reds have bases loaded. Ducks on the pond with 2 outs. Atlanta and San Francisco. Atlanta's up 5-2, top of the 4th. White Sox up 6-0 over the Rays. Wow, White Sox are on fire after sweeping the Pirates. Now they're getting the Buccos of the I was going to say the Buccos. Tampa Bay Rays, not the Buccaneers. We got Randy Savage, Macho Man. I guess it's WWE night in Mets. All right, there's the pitch. Trout hits it to the center. One down, one pitch, one down for Herget. McNeil makes the catch. Number 1 in your scorebook, number 1 in your heart. All right, Taylor Ward's 1 for 2. 2-run double in the third. Herget in the windup. And the pitch. Swing! Foul! Ward is batting .232 now. 23 homers. 75 ribbies. Taylor Ward digs in. They're going to take that pitch. That's 1-1. That was inside the box. That was probably the first one the ump called poorly for the Mets. The Angels, after this series, go home for 13 in a row. Ward swings on that one, takes it foul down the left side. 1-2. So the Angels, after this series with the Mets, go home for a 13-game home spread. Home stand. Fouls that one back. No, it's going to be in play. Caught it first. 2 down. All right, the Angels bringing up Adele. Adele's 1 for 2. Paul Skeens pitching day. That is today. So that means they probably won't win Wednesday. All right, there's the pitch and the swing. Fouls that one back. 93 mile an hour. Nice play by the fan. Nice. All right, wild card stands. Angels are 4 games out. But if they can win tonight, get to 50. All right. They'll pull up a game on the Yankees possibly. Here's the pitch. Swings. Fouls that one back. But again, the Angels have 13 games in a row at home. And they give them a chance to pull into the wild card race. All right, Adele. 0-2 the count. Herget. Adele calls for time. Fixes the dirt. Steps out. Joe Adele, 1 for 2 at an RBI single in the third. And the pitch. Low, drops it. 1-2. Herget has come in, has retired 5 of the 6 that he's faced, trying to get out of the inning. Herget with the pitch. Swing! That one is high. It is foul. Calling the guys off. Caught. He's out of there, out of the inning. All right, 5 innings down. Mets coming to plate. I'm sorry, 4.5. Top 5 down. Mets coming to the plate. All right, I forgot to announce Chicago over Kansas City. Chicago's up 4-1 over the Royals. Texas and Athletics are 0-0. And Colorado and St. Louis have not started yet. All right, so is there anything that anyone wanted me to look up? I didn't see anything. No one said anything. All right, so let's take a look at another card. Let's see what we got here. We're going to go 2004. Who are the rookies in 2004? Neil Walker. Neil Walker was booking $40 off of a Fleer Hot Prospects draft. Let's see. David Murphy, autographed rookie card, 2004, Topps Finest. It was $20. That's not a whole lot. Autographed rookie card. Let's see. You guys remember Chin Ming Wang? He had an autograph in 2004 Fleer. It's $40. All right, let's go back a little bit. Let's take a look at something from, let's see, the players from the early 90s were still playing in 2005, some of them. So let's take a look. Yeah. All right. Jeter, Derek Jeter rookie in 2005. 1993 Topps rookie card. $10. I think that's a little bit more today, although it's probably not sought after as much. You know, most people are going to want that upper deck rookie card. All right, there we go. We're coming back. Bottom 5. Zach Nieto bobblehead. July 25th out in LA if you're out there. All right. We've got Anderson back on the mound. Anderson licking his fingers. Almost dropped the ball when it was thrown to him. All right. Finding Nemo. 0 for 1, walked in the third. Anderson with the pitch. Swing, hits that one high. It's foul, but it is caught. 1 down, 1 pitch, 1 out. Finding Nemo back to the dugout. Anderson needed that. He needs a quick inning after that last inning. Dang. 30 pitches in the last inning. 30 plus. All right, Chocolate Man, Lindor. 0 for 2. He's popped out twice. He's batting .249. Anderson with the pitch. Outside corner. Ump must have got the call. It says, hey, man, if it's in that box, you got to call a strike. All right, I'll try. Lindor asks for time. He's stepping out. Lindor didn't like the sound of the plane that was flying over top. Anderson in the windup. And the pitch. Way outside. Check swing. No. A 1-1. Anderson in the windup. Swing. Hits that one to right field. It is caught. 2 down. I did not know this. They are just said that they rerouted the planes so they would not fly over the stadium during the game. Really? Wow. I guess that doesn't work in the movies. In the movies, you always see the planes over the field. And that one crashed. I think Superman had to save somebody. Or was that an alien movie? I don't know. All right, Anderson with the pitch. Swing! That ball is going to left field. Caught! Anderson, quick inning. 3 up, 3 down. Angels lead 4-2 at the end of 5. All right. Well, I do have something that's kind of interesting. Inside here is a football magazine. Well, Sporting News, which was actually a really cool magazine at the time. Well, I don't know what this is in here. Oh. This is Tom Brady. Sweet 16. Can Tom Brady and the Perfect Pats close the deal? Interesting. That is from January 7th, 2008. So I guess they went 16-0, and then they had to win in the playoffs. But that is a mint condition magazine. All right, Finding Nemo is very clever. All right, thank you there, Dennis. I'm not sure how clever it is, but I'll take it. I don't know if you're jabbing me with the knife. Finding Nemo. All right, let's go back to the scoreboard. Still 0-0, Texas and A's. 4-1, Chicago and Royals. Tampa Bay losing 6-0 to the White Sox. Atlanta 5-2 over the Giants. Toronto 4-1 over the Yankees. Washington and Cincinnati still 8-6. Cleveland and Baltimore now 6-5. The Indians over the Orioles. San Diego still 2-1. Pirates still leading 3-0. Skeens is out. Lee's in. Jeez. All right. Herget gets a pitch. Moncada fouls it back 0-1. Dr. DeLay says Sporting News is better than Sports Illustrated. You are correct. And the pitch from Herget is outside 1-1. Herget, 24 pitches. Herget with the pitch. Moncada fouls that one back on a big cut. We got another pitcher for the Mets in the bullpen. Here we are in the top 6. Angels up 4-2. Herget in the windup. And the pitch. Swing, ripped. Oh! Caught by the second baseman. Nice catch by Acuna. Stole a hit. All right, Ohapi. Home run, solo homer earlier in the game. He's now batting 1 for 2 tonight. 234 on the season. Herget in the windup. Pitch. Hoppe swings and fouls that one back. All right, Herget in the windup. And the pitch. Swing! Rips that one into left field. Base hit for Hoppe. He needs to do an Hoppe commercial. If I'm his agent, I'm saying, hey, we need you to do an IHOP commercial. Would you do one out in L.A.? It's like, boom, money. Come on. All right, looks like Herget might be coming out. We've got a pitching change. This used to be the AT&T call to the dugout. We got somebody coming in. I'm going to get a sip of lime juice. Well, lime water. Supposed to be good for you. All right, Acuna Matata. Yeah, Acuna Matata. I like it. Acuna Mata, Acuna Matata. Acuna Matata. Acuna Matata. All right. We got a new pitcher coming in, and Wade Jr. will be at the plate. Let's see what else we got. All right. This is a comic book. I don't know anything about it. I did not buy it. I mean, I didn't. I wound up getting it. Some guy sold me a collection when I used to have my shop. I had a baseball card shop from 1998 to 2006. And this one, woo. Well, this one here is an Ozzie Smith comic book, The Kid Who Could. And then there's a cutout on the back. You know, I never even looked at this. I had no idea I even had that one. The one that I had, the one that I thought was the only one, was this Jackie Joyner jersey. And I just thought, oh, that's pretty cool. But in between the Jackie Joyner jersey and the Ozzie Smith is Nolan Ryan comic book. What the heck? In the winning pitch. I have no idea if these have any value. Those of you that are DC comic fans, pretty cool. They are given by Sports Illustrated. All right, and you got the new pitcher. Davinsky with the pitch inside to Wade Jr. 1-0. Davinsky. Let's check a little bit about Davinsky. Davinsky is 0 for 0, 1.74 ERA. Swing, fouls that one back, 1-1. So this season, he's only pitched 10 innings. ERA of 1.74. All right, Davinsky with the pitch. In the dirt, swung. Wow, Wade Jr. swinging at dirt and dust. 1-2. DC better than Marble. Hoppy doing IHOP makes too much sense, so they won't do it. You're probably right, Dr. DeLay. And the pitch. Dr. DeLay, you're just chiming in. I don't know if you knew this, but when Witt Jr. was in Atlanta last week, they did something with Whataburger, and they called it the Whataburger. They had the sign and everything. All right, Davinsky with the pitch. Swing off his foot. Foul ball, 2-2. So we got Ohape on first. We got a one-out base runner. Lamont Wade Jr., 0 for 2. Struck out and fly out. Davinsky in the windup. And the pitch. Fouls it back off his leg. All right, Davinsky already at 6 pitches. All right, Davinsky in the windup. And the pitch. Oh, foul tip. Wow, foul tip caught by the catcher. Struck him out. Again, those of you that have chimed in, thank you so much for chiming in. Dr. DeLay is on vacay in PA with his wife. I am subbing in for him this week while he's gone. All right, Davinsky. Renifo, 2 for 2. And the pitch. Oh, caught the outside corner, but the ump says, no, it's not in the box. But it was in the it was there, ump. 1-0 the count to Renifo. 2 singles and a run. And the pitch. Inside, oh, it's back. Runner is gone to second. Little flip out there from Lavalier. I think Davinsky would have been safe anyway. It was on the tip of Alvarez's glove, and he reached for it and it was gone. Oh, I don't know. If he might have made that pass, might have been good. Hey, that's way outside. 2-1 on Renifo. Hoppe on second. Davinsky. And the pitch. Swing. Hits it down third. Hoppe's going to stay at second. Throws out at first. And the Mets are out. We are going to mid-6. Angels still lead 4-2. Looks like the Pirates are still winning in the top of the 8th. 1 out. Pirates have a new pitcher. D. Santana. All right, so yeah, those magazines, those comics were pretty cool. All right, did not know that. Very nice to see a play on words being taken advantage of. Play on words, I'm not sure about. Oh, the Whataburger, yes. That is pretty cool. All right, I'm not sure what this guy's all about. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, looky here. Probably should save this one for tomorrow. But here is a Penguins Sports Illustrated. This is from when Mario Lemieux came back after he fought back from cancer. He was on a tear. I went to the Flyers game. He had 3 goals that night. That was unbelievable. Cecil Fielder drove in 124 runs last year. Well, let's see. What year would that have been? That would have been 1992. But can you guess what glove held the bat? Was it Rawlings? Was it Wilson? Was it Franklin? Let me know what you think. Answer will come up in the next inning. Cecil Fielder, what kind of glove did he have in 92? Was it Rawlings, Wilson, or Franklin? Angels corduroy hat on July 26th. That's a nice looking hat. So if you're out in LA, got a lot of stuff going on this week with giveaways. T-shirts, bobbleheads, hats. All right, so here we are at Citi Field. Bottom of the 6th inning. All right. Anderson's only made it through 6 innings twice since June. Let's see if he can get through this inning. Anderson on the plate. On the mound. Alonso at the plate. This was high, but it was inside the box. Called a ball again. Come on. Come on, ump. Anderson with the pitch. Swing and a miss right down the middle. 1-1. You can't call that one a ball. Most home runs in Mets history. Darryl Strawberry, 252. Pete Alonso, 247. Anderson with the pitch low. Hey, is that Mickey? Hey, Mickey. How you doing, Mickey? Meow. I heard you. Meow. 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 All right, Anderson with the pitch. Low. Ball 3. Meow. 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 I'll check on you in a minute. Okay, at the next inning, I'll check on you. I'm going to have to check on Mickey between innings here. Swing, fouls it back. Did you see the alternate Steelers jersey? Thoughts? I'm hopeful they look better on the field than the photo reveal. Also, not a fan of them being worn against the Packers. Colors will clash. I will have to take a look at them. Anderson with the 69th pitch. Whoa, that is way high. Ball 4. Walks him on 6 pitches. McNeil. McNeil is 1 for 1. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. All right, Anderson with the pitch. Hits that one foul. Denny, if you're watching, I'm going to send you a picture here. If you can see it. And the pitch outside. Should I be worried that your little Mickey's been there for a while? She's been meowing. I did feed her, and there's plenty of water, but I'm going to go check her in the middle of the inning. Yeah, I'll check water. I gave her a big full one. All right, we got strike 2. All right, Anderson with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down. I'll be right there, I promise. Be right there. A lot of empty seats behind the dugout. All right, Anderson trying to get out of the 6th inning with the pitch. Low. Ball 1. We have a 1-out base runner who walked. We had a leadoff walk. Vientos, batting .224 with 6 home runs. Anderson with the pitch. Swing, hits it off the ump. 1-1. Vientos. Vientos, which means wind in Espanol. El viento. Los vientos. Anderson with the pitch. Swing, hits it down third, chopper. Long throw, got him, 2 down. Got one more out, Mickey. One more out. We got 2 down. Alonso, I believe at second base. All right, Beatty. Beatty's 1 for 2, batting .238, 2 outs. Guy on second. Angels up 4-2. There's the pitch. High. Brett Beatty. B square. 2-run home run in the 4th. B square. Still wearing the smile. Bottom 6. And the pitch. In there. That's going to be a strike. 1-1. Anderson with the pitch. Swing, and it fouls it back. 1-2. Anderson's been doing that fastball 34.6% of the time. Changeup 28.2% of the time. Cutter 15%. Anderson with the 80th pitch. And the pitch. In there. Caught him looking. Backward K. Struck him out. All right, I got to go take a look at the cat. I'll be right back. Dan, if you're listening, the water has not been touched, and the food that I filled, food bowl was empty when I came in at 5:15. Water bowl was empty. I filled up the water bowl, filled up the food. I used the same food as from outside. I think that was correct. She hasn't touched it, so I'm not sure what the issue is. I will check the sandbox here on the next one, but I think everything's okay. All right, folks, we're going to be back. It's going to be the top of the 7th inning. It is 8:01. This is going to probably be a longer than a 3-hour game. This has been pretty long. We had a really short game on Saturday, but this one's going to hang in there. Again, Dr. Delay is not here. Those of you that have chimed in, I hope you enjoyed. If you do, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button if you can. We've got how many likes today so far? Magic 13. Appreciate it, those of you that are watching. Those of you that are chiming in, thank you very much on the chat. All right, Angels up 4-2. Davinsky is still pitching. Neto at the plate. He's batting now 280 after 0 for 2 tonight. He had a walk in the first. Babyface Neto. And the pitch. Swing, he rips it down left field. And he's on. Neto's got the face of like an 8th grader. Maybe a 9th grader. I don't know. Definitely junior high. All right, Shanuel. 0 for 3. He needs to do something. He's batting 271, and he's 0 for 3 tonight. Fielder's choice, strikeout, ground out. He better not hit into a double play here. Shanuel's got 8 homers, 40 ribbies, .754 OPS, but if he goes 0 for 4, not good. That one's out. Ball 1. High and outside. Shanuel. Shanuel. Oh, there's a steal. Did he get him? He got the tag on the fly. Wow. That was an off-plate throw, but it was on the plate. It was on the side that the runner was coming. So he got there right as the runner was coming, and he got him. So that was a ball, but a throw out. So there it is. He threw it all the way away. He had to reach off. He caught him. Yeah, he got him. Wow. Next one is ball 3. Did a check swing, did Shanuel. So now we got 1 out, nobody on. Shanuel's 3-0. If he walks here, Neto's going to be... He walked. Neto could have just walked a second instead of trying to steal it. So Lavalier behind the plate gets a good play out at second. All right, we got 1 guy on again with 1 out. Trout coming to the plate. Trout had a walk and 1 run. Looks like they're having a meeting at the mound again for the Mets. Mets meeting at the mound. 3M. All right, she's probably lonely. Lonely. All right, Trout, 0 for 2 tonight. They're still at the mound. All right, Trout. Get a little bit of respect here. He's stepping in. Davinsky. What's he going to do? I'm going to pitch inside. Let's see what Davinsky does. Davinsky with the pitch. Throws it back to first. Shanuel gets back in time. Davinsky with the pitch. Inside! Hits him! Oh! Hit him right on the arm! Oh my gosh! I knew he was going to go inside, but I didn't think he was going to hit him. So Trout gets a free base. If Neto wouldn't have done what he did, they'd have 3 men on and nobody out. Oh, right in the top of the elbow. Right there. Woo, man. Dang, at least he had some protection. All right, we got 2 men on and 1 out. Ward. Taylor Ward, 1 for 3. 2-run double in the 3rd. Scored a run. Batting .231. So hits that one outside. Ball 1. And the pitch. Swing, fouls that one back. That would have been ball 2, maybe. 1-1 the count. Angels are winning 4-2. Top 7. They've got 2 men on and 1 out. How you doing there, Mickey? Bensky steps off the rubber. Steps back on. Ward. At the plate. There's the pitch. Swing. Rips it down all the way to right field. One scores. He scores. It's now 5-2. We got runners on the corners now for Adele. Wow. 76 RBIs now for Ward. All right, Davinsky still at 21 pitches. Davinsky is now gone. So top 7, 2 on, 1 out. We have a pitching change. All right, I didn't hear anybody, so I don't know what you guessed, but the glove was Franklin. Franklin. Toyota, what you do for me. That used to be their motto. Hyundai, if you want a new car for under $15,000, you have 210 choices. If you want 2 years of free service on that car, you have 4. These are the Hyundais from 2005. Alrighty, let's see what else we got. Sports Illustrated, Rolling Thunder, Marcus Allen, University of Southern California, rumbles past Oklahoma. All right, we had an Atlanta fan one night. I don't know, it was a Falcon fan. This is Sport Magazine from 1981. Steve Bartowski. And we got this guy on the back. Who can name him? Who knows who that guy is? Who is he? Come on. Chime it in. Who we got? Tell me who he is. All right, we got Brazoban. Throws a sinker. Over the plate, Adele. Swings 0-1. We got 2 men on. Brazoban is on the mound. Pitches. Oh, we got a one-hopper. He's going home. He got him out at home. Fielder's choice. So we got 2 on now with 2 outs. I don't know if I would have run on that one, but I think it was a hit and run. He just assumed, yeah, you got to go. You got to go. Yeah. Nice work for the Mets. All right, Moncada comes up to plate. He's 0 for 2. B square on the throw home. He had to jump for that one. Land, throws it, gets the guy out, gets Trout out at home. Brazoban with the pitch. Inside. That's inside the box. He called out a ball again. So now he's calling them wrong for the Mets. I guess he's evening it up, I guess. I don't know. That one's outside. Ball 2. Moncada now batting .240. Brazoban with the pitch right down the middle. 2-1 the count. Moncada 0 for 2 at the plate. Swing and a miss. That one was low. Would have been ball 3, but now it's 2-2. Deuces wild on the scoreboard. 2-2. 2 on. 2 out. Mets have 2 runs. Moncada 0 for 2. Moncada at the plate. Brazoban on the mound. There's the pitch. Inside. Low. 3-2. Runners are running. 3-2 count. Payoff pitch. Swing low, ball 4. Would have walked him. Struck him out. All right, so we are now going bottom 7. But the Angels get 1 as they're up 5-2. Thank you, Pittsburgher. Appreciate that. Great work, man. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back. So it's root for the home team. That would be the Mets. I don't care if they don't win. It's a shame. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Sorry, I botched that up. We'll try again another day. All right, let's go over some scores here. I had to check out of my phone here. Let's see if I can get back in where the scores are. Uh-oh. Got bad news here. What's going on? Oh, man, what's the heck? Something happened to my scoreboard. All right, here we go. Phillies and Boston. 2-2 in the top of the 10th. What the heck? That's crazy. All right, Nationals over the Reds 10-6, you can see. Royals and Cubs tied at 4. Blue Jays over the Yankees 4-1. There we go. Phillies, Boston 2-2. Top 10. Cleveland 10-5. Bottom 8 over the Orioles. Toronto 4-1 over the Yankees. Washington 10-6. Bottom 7. Atlanta 8-3 over the Giants. White Sox 8-2 over the Tampa Bay Buccos. And I guess the Pirates might have won 3-0. Skeens gets the win. Anderson with his 80th pitch over the plate to Alvarez. 0-1. So Mike LaValliere Alvarez, Francisco Alvarez LaValliere rips that one foul. We got his look-alike over here as a ball boy. Dang. Pittsburgh was still planning on it for Friday. All right. Roger that. Low in the dirt. What? Alvarez is going out and picking up the ball. What? I've never seen that before. The ball bounced off the catcher back into the playing field. Alvarez walked out to give the ball to the pitcher. I like it, but oh, swing, oh, check swing, 2-2. Anderson with the pitch. Hesitation there. Ball 3. He held that in the windup. He's like, hold it there for a second. All right, Anderson with the pitch. Low ball 4. Alvarez Lavalier gets a leadoff walk for the Mets. Tying run on deck. Acuna Matata. Kenny Matata the ball. Acuna 0 for 2 tonight, but Acuna, Luis Angel Acuna Matata, he swings it. He gets a base hit. Base hit into center field. Acuna Matata. He got all the way to third base. Did Alvarez. How in the world did Alvarez Lavalier get from first to third? Tying run at the plate for the Mets. Man, we've got a game. Bottom 7 and a pitching change. Miami lost to the Padres 2-1. Pittsburgh now 40-61. It's a shame. It is such a shame. They were doing so well. They won 7 games in a row or 8 games in a row before the All-Star break. And then they lose 8 in a row, 12 out of 13. Crazy stuff. Unbelievable. They get swept by the White Sox, who are the second worst team in the league record-wise, but they beat the Pirates, which means the Pirates are the second worst team in the league. Colorado and St. Louis are scoreless. Texas and the A's 1-1 top 5. Kansas City scored 4 in the top of the 5th. They're now leading the Cubs 7-4. Well, we got another Shooter McGavin commercial. Oh, this is the first one that most of you have seen. All right, Pittsburgh, love the energy. Laugh out loud. All right. Ha ha ha. It is a different one. Yeah, this is the second one. Shooter goes and steals his cups, and he's running out of Subway, and people are chasing him down. So if you haven't seen the Shooter McGavin second commercial, or extended commercial maybe, I guess it's the extended commercial. All right, Reed Detmers, 4.06 ERA. Opponents have a 256 batting average, but he's only given up 3 earned runs in the last 26 innings. And he's got his WWE setup, kind of looks like the Russian. All right, first pitch in for a strike for Detmers. Finding Nimmo. Nimmo's got to find a hit here. He's got 2 on. No outs. 0-1 the count. Brandon Nimmo. Oh, Brandon got hit. Bases loaded. He found Nimmo. He found Nimmo right in the back. Oh, my gosh. Detmers loads the bases. The Chocolate Man coming to the plate. Oh, I hit him on the elbow, then the rear. Hit him twice. So the Chocolate Man with ducks on the pond. Oh, with nobody out. What can the Mets do? Detmers with the pitch. Chocolate Man, Linder, fouls it off his foot. 0-1. Nick. How you doing, Nick? Yo, or you. Lindor batting .249, 19 homers, 54 RBIs. He's got 3 men on. Detmers with the pitch. Swing, chopped it. It's going to go 2-1. No, he only got 1 out. 1 run scores. 5-3, fielder's choice. Safe on the fielder's choice. 1 out. But guys on the corners. So Detmers gets the guy out that he put on. Nice run by the Chocolate Man to get to first and beat the tag. Soto now 0 for 3. He's got a chance to do something here with 2 guys on. .254, 24 homers, 888 OPS. And the pitch. Swing, fouls that one back. Two men on. Lots of danger here for the Angels. Detmers throws to first. Lindor gets back. Richardson giving some advice to Lindor. Maybe about where the wind was blowing. Soto's got 2 flyouts and a foul out. And the pitch. Low. Inside the box. But they're calling it a ball. 1-1. Lindor's going to steal here. He's gotta steal. There's the pitch. Lindor's going. Lindor gets second base. But strike 2. 1-2 to Juan Soto. Lindor, the Chocolate Man, swiping his 16th bag. Detmer with the pitch. Swing. Hits it. Base hit. We've got a tie game. Mets are going to score 2. Oh, man. 5-5. Chocolate Man across the plate. Soto. 2-run single. 5-5. Bottom of 7. Tyler Anderson will not get the win. Detmers will not get the win. Oh my gosh. Crazy games. Who would have thought this game would be so exciting? 5-5, bottom 7. Detmers comes in for relief. Gave up a hit and a walk, or a hit by pitch and a hit, and it's now 5-5. They've got someone up in the bullpen, number 68, Jose Fermin. Alonso, 0 for 2. He wants to get in on the action. 59 ribbies. Detmer in the windup. Detmer with the pitch. Right over the plate. Looking strike 1. Detmers. Windup. Pitch. Little outside. 1-1. Lindor stealing second was big. And the pitch. Way inside. Bottom. In the dirt. Change that ball out. 2-1. Alonso batting now .273. Needs a hit to keep his batting average. 21 homers. 77 ribbies. And the pitch. High, but it's curved inside. Strike 2. 2-2 the count. Those of you that have joined in, great game going on. 5-5. Bottom 7 pitch. Check swing. Fouls it off his bat. 2-2. Angels are 19-11 in one-run games. And the pitch. Swing. Fouls it back. 2-2. Reed Detmers. His pitch slider, curveball, slider, four-seam fastball, slider. So most likely a slider or fastball. Here comes the pitch. Fastball! Struck him out! 2 down. That was right across the plate, down the middle. Boom, bada boom. If he would have hit it though, woo! All right, McNeil. McNeil is 1 for 2 tonight, batting .256. Two outs. Detmer, check swing. Ball 1. Got the chance in the crowd. McNeil. There's the pitch. Swing. Fouls that one back. Down first base. Detmers. Ready for the pitch. And the pitch. Oh, he throws it to first. Soto goes back. Double deuce Soto. I'm safe, man. Come on, man. I'm safe, man. I'm safe. Safe as a bank. Detmers with the pitch. And it's, oh my gosh, cut back in. He called something further out than that, or further in than that, a ball. That one he calls a strike. It was a strike. Came back in. 1-2. Detmers wants to get out of the inning. Pitch, fastball, punches it. Oh, fumbled. Guy at second fumbled. He got him at first, though. He got lucky. Nice catch by Shanuel. All right. 7 innings down. Top 8 coming up. 5-5. Washington leading Cincy 10-6. Toronto over the Yankees 4-1. Atlanta now 9-3 over the Giants. 7-4 KC over Chicago. White Sox beating the Tampa Bay Buccos 8-2. 1-1 A's at Texas. 2-2 St. Louis at Colorado. Cleveland, the Indians do beat the Orioles 10-5. Pull one game within 500. The Pirates again 3-0 over the Tigers. San Diego 2-1 over the Marlins. The Phillies winning 10. Go Phillies. 3-2. Fly, Eagles fly. Philly. All right, we're going to go top 8. Night has fallen. It is still a little light outside here in East Texas. 8:32. Those of you that have chimed in, thank you for chiming in today. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Cuesta nada. It doesn't cost anything. All right? Hit that like button. The little thumbs up if you could. That's a good thing. Do that for the doctor. I am subbing in for Dr. Delay. He is on vacay in PA with his wife A. Hopefully they will be at the Pirates game on Friday. We hope to be doing that game. We'll see. Our next stream will be Wednesday at a Pirates game. They keep showing the preview with Nia Jax and the other wrestler girl, I forget what her name is, Stratton, doing a little practice WWE for SummerSlam. And the Mets, the amazing Mets guy, he was the ref. Stratton won here, so maybe that means Jax is going to win next Saturday. All right. Brooks Raley now pitching. Oh, Hoppe on the plate. Raley at the mound with the pitch. We got a lefty pitching to a righty. Inside, ball one. Raley. Oh, Hoppe at the plate. He's 2 for 3. Solo home run, single, stolen base. There's the pitch. Swing, hits that one to center field. And it is caught for 1 down. Angels need something, man. The Mets are on fire. Brooks Raley's second appearance of the season, his 8th Major League Baseball season. He is 37. Mets are 11-20 in their last 31 games. They're looking to get some runs here and get a win. Taylor in the box. Raley on the mound. A lot more people have left the game. There's the pitch. Swing! He gets a hit out to right field. It's caught. 2 down. 3 pitches. 2 outs. Mets want to get out of the inning. Sorry about that, Taylor. He was pinch hitting for Wade Jr. All right. Renifo's 2 for 3 today. Raley ready for his 4th pitch. Raley, left-handed. Where's the pitch? Outside of ball 1. Soler eating those sunflower seeds. Ball 2 for Renifo. Neto wants to get up and swing the bat. He's on deck. Let's see if Renifo can get on base. And the pitch. Swing and a foul ball back to the right field. Renifo. 238. Only 4 home runs. But he has power. Renifo digs in. Raley in the windup and the pitch. Oh, right over the middle. Right down the middle of the plate. 2-2. 2-2. 2 outs. 5s. Flip them and they're 2s. Deuces wild on the scoreboard. And the pitch. Outside, ball 3. I think that is the 3rd time out of 3 Deuces Wild came with a ball. All right, full count. 2 outs. Raley with the windup and the pitch. Swing, base hit for Renifo. He is 3 for 4 tonight. Neto with the chance. Zach Neto last year obliterated left-handed pitchers. Let's see what he can do tonight. He's batting .282, 15 home runs, 35 RBIs. 1 for 3 tonight, walking a single. Raley on the mound. And the pitch. Bounding ball foul. Tiffany Stratton, you are correct, baseball purist. I could do this all day. Who is... Okay, that's Nightbot. All right, Pittsburgh, time for night-night. Enjoy your call. I will. Thank you, Pittsburgh. See you Wednesday. There's the pitch. Way outside. 1-1. Thanks for chiming in, Pittsburgh. And the pitch, oh, he skies that one. Two guys going out. One guy's got it, flagging him off, and they caught. He's out. All right, so they're out of the inning. Neto flies out. It's still 5-5. Angels get a hit. They've got 5 runs off of 9 hits, where the Mets got 5 runs off of 5 hits. But the Mets have that one error. All right, we are going to the bottom of the 8th. I really don't want to go into overtime here. It is getting late. It's at 8:30, and we still have time to go. I am going to get a drink of some lime water. Very good. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's check the magazine. Oh, who are my basketball fans? This one is May 15th, 1989. Basketball. Who's going to be on the Sports Illustrated cover? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? No other than the Raging Bull, Michael Jordan. Let's see. They got to have. It'd been great if they would have had a poster in here. That would have been awesome. I don't think there's a poster. Nope, I don't see a poster. Looking for something. Oh, that is a cool photo. Take a look at that up close. That's pretty good. He is. Against Harper's Cavs, Jordan played at a different level. All right, put that one away. All right, here we are in the bottom of the 8th inning. The Mets have come back to tie the Angels at 5. Few Angels fans in the stands. They thought they were going to have the win, but not yet. New pitcher for the Angels. Furman with the pitch outside. Vientos at the plate. He's 1 for 3. Furman, 20 games, 5.09 ERA. Opponent's average is at 246. 22 strikeouts. Pops it up back. Foul, 1-1. Baseball purists, Mets pound the Angels into powder. Peso Frank, close game. You are correct. Furman, oh! Furman hit him! Oh my gosh, I've seen more people get hit. Oh, he's ticked. Vientos is, oh man. He is upset. He's like, man, you aiming at my head, you ain't Rob Dibble. Oh, did he hit him? He didn't hit him. It wasn't a hit. Oh, he got out of the way. Man, that was some movement by Vientos. Sorry about that. Pitch in the dirt, back to the wall. Count is now 3-1. Vientos, he was like this, and he went, whoop, it was almost like a animation. It was cartoonish. He was masked the way he squeezed out of that one, away from a bullet. Swing! Oh, man, he hits it right to the second baseman. Vientos needed to be on base. Wow. 1 down. Furman got lucky on that one. My goodness. All right, B squared coming to the plate. Beatty. Beatty's got that 2-run home run in the 4th when they were down 4-0. Blue Jays have just beat the Yankees, apparently, with a 4-game lead now. Beatty at the plate. Swing and a miss. 98-mile-an-hour fastball. 0-1. Beatty now batting .237 with 11 homers. Fermin with the pitch. Low, 1-1. Close game, yes. Boo, Mets. No problem, Peso Frank. Peso or Peso? Peso Frank. There's the pitches outside. It's 2-1. 2-1 to be square. Brett Beatty. Brett Beatty swinging the body. Furman. Swing! Fouls that one back. 2-2 to count. The ball boy just gave the umpire more baseballs. B. Baseballs for Brett Beatty. B&B. And the pitch. Way outside. 3-2. Brett Beatty with the big smile. And the pitch. Low. Outside. Inside low. Ball 4. Beatty gets the walk. All right, coming to the plate is none other than the catcher. Brock Burke is in the bullpen. Left-handed pitcher. Alvarez at the plate. Francisco Alvarez Lavalier. 0 for 1. 2 walks and a run. Last time he was at walking. Base hit. He went all the way to third base. Little speedster Speedy Gonzalez. Alvarez with the pitch takes it. Ball 1. Beatty 316. Can I get a heck yeah? Furman with the pitch. There's a hit. Alvarez. He rips it. It's going. Oh, it's off the wall. Double. No, but he didn't get it. Oh man, he was like was it O'Neal Cruz? He just sat there and watched it. We've got guys on second and third. Oh, man. They're wondering why he didn't get the ball after it went off the wall. He just watched it. Taylor. Alvarez. Lavalier. He ripped that one. Man. That sounded like a homer, but that was right off the wall. He got up. Oh, I guess because he saw someone coming for it, so there was no need to run. Wasn't quite the O'Neal Cruz. He took a dive. Taylor took a dive into the fence. Oh, man. Hope his arm's okay. All right, we got 1 down, 2 on, second and third. No double play. Get that ball out of the infield, and the Mets will take the lead. We've got 19 people watching. Let's go. If you're a Mets fan, let's go. If you're an Angels fan, let's go. Come on. Mets catcher's nickname is El Troll. Uh-oh, we've got Burke coming in. We may have a pitching change. I only called him Lavalier because he kind of looked like Lavalier. Kind of had the shape of Lavalier. But when he hustled from first to third, I don't know if Lavalier could have done that. All right, we've got a commercial. Let's see what we got on the pitching change. We talked about Toronto beating the Mets. Phillies over Boston 3-2. San Diego over Miami 2-1. Pirates 3-0 over Detroit. Cleveland over Baltimore 10-5. Indians making that a final. Seattle, Milwaukee 0-0. I hate the Brewers. I'm sorry. Those of you that are Brewers fans, sorry. Hashtag I hate the Brewers. Ever since the... Oh my gosh. Escaped my head. We'll find out on Friday. You'll know on Wednesday. Anyway, Arizona, Houston 0-0. Colorado, St. Louis 2-2. Top 5, Texas 5-2 over the A's after scoring 4 in the bottom of the 5th. Tampa Bay is losing to the White Sox 8-2, end of 6. KC scores again. They're now up 8-4 over the Cubbies. San Francisco losing to Atlanta 9-4. Washington 10-6 over the Reds. Gonna get a sip of lime water. All right, Brock Burke is now the new pitcher for the Angels. 46 games, 3.43 ERA, 269 opponent average. Only gave up 1 earned run in the last 14 innings. Mauricio is in for Acuna Matata. Mauricio batting .218. Left-hand pitcher, right-hand batter. Burke with the pitch. Outside, but he called it a strike. Outside the box, it's a strike. Inside the box, it's a ball. I don't know. I don't understand this guy, man. All right, here's the pitch. Way outside, 1-1. 5-5. Bottom of the 8th inning. Mets have a guy on 2nd and 3rd. 1 out. 1-1 the count. There's the pitch. Swing. Oh, right to 3rd. They're going home. Oh, he missed the tag. He dropped the ball. Runners advance. Fielder's choice goes to 1st. Angels blew it at the plate. Mets up 6-5. Fielder's choice. Single gets a run. That's going to be an error. That's got to be an error. There was he got him, but then he threw it. Low was a little low and outside, but still could have made it. That's an E on the catcher. E on the catcher. Wow. Beatty in for the run. Finding Nimmo. We found Nimmo at home plate. Again, 0 for 2. Nimmo walked his last time up, hit by a pitch. Oh, he was hit by a pitch last time up. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Burke. Burke is pitching. Left-handed pitcher. Finding Nimmo at the plate. Right-handed batter. Nimmo hits it. He rips it high. That's going to possibly score a run. 7-5 Mets. Alvarez, Lavalier, El Troll crosses the plate. 7-5. So Burke comes in, gives up 2. I do not believe those are his earned runs. But the fielder's choice error wouldn't be an earned run, I don't think. And then that sacrifice fly won't be counted to him. Chocolate Man up. No, they did not give Nimmo. Nimmo got a sacrifice fly there. Got an RBI. And the Chocolate Man is up. Chocolate Man is 0 for 4. Fielder's choice run, RBI, stolen base. Chocolate Man check swing. 0 for 1. 0-1 the count. Mets catcher's name is El Troll. Yes, Edwin Sugar Diaz warming up. Burke. Low. 1-1 to the Chocolate Man. Burke. Wind up. Pitch. Chocolate Man fouls it back. We've got a bunch of people watching. This is an exciting game. More exciting if you're a Mets fan right now. 7-5. Mets have just scored 2. This bottom 8th has lasted forever. Burke in the windup. And the pitch to Chocolate Man. Chocolate Man flies it. It is foul. Off the fence. Francisco Lindor. Again, if I'm his agent, I'm calling up Lindor Chocolates and saying, man, let's do something. Burke for pitch number 11 in the windup. Pitch, Lindor. Fouls that one back. 1-2 is the count. Due up for the Angels, Shanawell, Trout, Ward. They need 2 runs to tie. Burke. Wind up. Pitch. Swing right back out. Did he catch it? He caught it. Second baseman with a line drive, diving catch. Renifo gets him out of the inning. Shanwell, Trout, Ward coming up. They need to score or this game is over. Cincinnati just put on 2 runs. It's now 10-8. Wait a second. It says mid-9th. Oh, that game's over. So Cincinnati scored 2 runs in the top of the 9th, but that is now over. So good for Washington as they move to 40-60. And I believe they have a better record than the Pirates because the Pirates are 40-61. Texas still up 5-2 over the A's. All right. Again, those of you that have checked in with us, to Dr. DeLay is on vacay in PA with his wife A. He will be back next week. I've got the game on Wednesday, a Pirates game. I've got the game on Friday, a Pirates game. And I think that is all I have. Next weekend, I think we have off. But Dr. DeLay is coming back strong next week. I know he's excited to do the Hall of Fame game. I do not know if I'll be able to be here with him. We'll see. He may have someone else chipping in to help him. I'm not sure. Taylor Ward, 2 for 4 tonight. Double, single run, 3 RBIs. He is the player of the game. I'm guessing that's for the Angels, not for the Mets. Because I'm watching the Angels broadcast. The Mets, I'm sure they have a different player of the game. All right, Edwin Diaz is now pitching. Gave a little prayer at the beginning there on the mound. 38 games, ERA 1.64. He's got a .91 whip. 244 career saves. Opponent's average is a measly 163. Shanawell in the plate. That is wide. Ball 1. Diaz, right-handed pitcher. Shanawell, 0 for 3 tonight. Needs a hit to maintain his average at all. There's the pitch. He's got almost like a sidearm delivery, does Diaz. 2-0 the count. And the pitch. In there, strike 1. All right, come on, Angels. You need something. Let's go, Angels. Come on. And the pitch. He swung at ball 3. 2-2. They're ringing the Undertaker bell in New York. 2-2. Shanawell at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. With a slider. 1 down. The Mets trailed the whole game. They were down 4-0, then 4-2, then 5-2. Then they tied it at 5. Then they went up in the bottom of the 8th. They're leading 7-5. Diaz with the pitch inside. That was touching the box, but he called it a ball to Trout. 1-0. Trout batting .239, walked, hit by pitch, scored a run. Swing and a miss. 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Dang, Diaz. Man. Diaz is throwing some heat. 1-2 to Trout. Edwin Sugar Diaz. I'll tell you, he is sweet. And the throw pitch. Oh my gosh, struck him out swinging with a four-seam 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Angels are down to their last batter. So Shotwell struck out on a foul tip. Trout strikes out swinging. Can Diaz strike out the side? Ward, 2 for 4, swings at ball 1. Diaz has 19 saves on the season. Ward, 2 for 4. Low, ball 1. Diaz is going to try to get a strike. Inside, but it's called strike. 1-2. Fans are standing. They're on their feet. Fans are clapping. Diaz, Diaz, Diaz. Oh, was he hit? No. The ump was hit by a pitch. 2-2. 2-2 with 2 outs. Every time tonight, 2-2 with 2 outs. Deuces Wild has been a ball. What will happen? Struck him out looking. Backward K. Diaz strikes out the side. Oh, man. Mets come back to win. Diaz is smiling. Folks, thank you so much. This has been great. We've had some exciting games. I do not know if the doctor planned these games to be so exciting, going down to the wire. But we are 3 for 3 with the substitute, Triska Deca, subbing in for Doctor. 3 for 3 exciting games. The Mets win this in the bottom of the 9th, 7-5. You guys have a great night. It is, what time is it? It is 9 o'clock on the nose. See you Wednesday. Have a great evening. Thank you so much for checking in. Let's go Mets, says Relly's 93. Baseball Purist, you are welcome for the game. If you chimed in and I didn't say anything or see you, I'm really sorry. But thank you so much. Great video, champ. All right. Those of you, again, we've got some good stuff coming on Wednesday. We're going to take a look at that Topps magazine with Barry Bonds and Bobby Bonilla for the Pirates. Hopefully they can get another game on Wednesday. You guys see you later. I'm going to go home and drink some more lime water. Adios.